We had in some ways given you a very difficult brief because we were quite specific about some things. Prior to this last buying and selling experience, my husband and I had not actively been in the property market for quite a while. We had most recently lived for about 20 years in South Gippsland on a property of 6 or 7 acres. Approaching our mid-70s, we were thinking about that it was not sustainable to live in that sort of environment, perhaps for the next decade or so. So we were looking to find somewhere else to live. Being the age that we are, we didn't want to dilly-dally, and we knew it was a fairly difficult market in terms of not a lot being available. It was about knowledge of the market. It was about a certain decisiveness that this Antoinette that we'd heard about had, and that she also had a very sort of strong intuitive sense of the market. The setting up of a WhatsApp group was particularly effective in bringing us together and feeling like a little team, so that when we did meet Antoinette and Lara on site at a particular property, it seemed perfectly natural because we were already a team. Antoinette and Lara's connections to people within the industry is a huge asset in the whole process, because not only are they choosing an agency within a particular geographical area, they were choosing the specific agent, which is something as a normal going to an agency and saying, look, I'd like to sell my house. Often they just allocate you an estate agent, a selling agent, and it's not always the best fit. But in this case, Antoinette, I know, thought long and hard about who would sell these two properties, if in fact the same person would sell these two properties. And my partner and I didn't have to do very much work at all. We were delighted with the result. It exceeded all our expectations. As far as any hypothetical future, I wouldn't enter into the process without engaging Entourage. I've recommended Entourage to many friends. It was overwhelmingly a positive and it was a really affirming sort of experience that if you get a good team together, it's amazing what you can do.